What is going on, football fans? Back at it here with another video on review and preview sports. Breaking news today across the NFL: the Denver Broncos acquire head coach Sean Payton from the New Orleans Saints. As we know, Sean Payton resigned as head coach of the Saints last year. Dennis Allen took his spot. He spent the last year as an analyst for the NFL on Fox pregame show. And Peyton, when he left the Saints last year, he really wasn't sure about his future. It wasn't a retirement, it was more of a stepping away type of thing. But before I get too far into this subject, folks, make sure to check us out if you're new on all of our social media platforms on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, you name it, at Review and Preview Sports. We appreciate all the support. Make sure to hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, ring the bell for notifications if you like what you watch. And I'm really excited to dive into this. The Saints were very demanding with what they wanted for Sean Payton. We all knew that the Broncos were interested in multiple candidates. They were interested in Dan Quinn, whom they interviewed last year. Obviously, they fired Nathaniel Hackett prior to the Week 17 game this season in his first year as head coach, which, they signed him to a 5-year deal. So not a good look to fire a head coach before his first full season even ends. But I mean, you have to be a little bit realistic here. They were talking about Dan Quinn, who decided, he'll return to Dallas and be their defensive coordinator. Then D'Amico Ryans, who backed out of the Broncos head coaching job as well, which led them to Sean Payton. Now, I'm not saying Sean Payton was option B or C, but I do think it's good to get Sean Payton in here because he has a lot of experience head coaching. I think he could be very productive and potentially help this Broncos franchise out. Russell Wilson, they're trying to revitalize that man's career right now. It's very difficult to see him, being what he once was. And I think if there's any guy that could potentially fix him right now, it's Sean Payton. 152 and 89 career coaching record in the regular season, 9-8 in the postseason. So, coaching for the New Orleans Saints for all those years. He was the coach from 06 to 21. We know we had that 1 year where he stepped away for health reasons as well. But, quite frankly, Sean Payton comes from a excellent coaching tree. So it'll be interesting to see how he comes in here. We don't know the specifics of the deal yet, but what we do know is what they got him for. So basically, what the trade is the Denver Broncos give up their 2023 first round pick and next year's second round pick in 2024 for Sean Payton and the Saints' 2024 third round pick. So they gave up 2 draft picks to get Sean Payton and a third rounder next year. So not terrible. You look at this Broncos roster right now, there are some holes in there. Offensively, they were awful this year. They need help up front on the offensive line. You have to look at the quarterback position in Russell Wilson. We know they lost Javonte Williams and Tim Patrick to season-ending injuries early on in the season, which did not help their case. But I think some good coaching could, help this team out. The development of their young tight end and Greg Dulcich, wide receiver Jerry Jeudy, KJ Hamler, Cortland Sutton, guys like that. There are pieces there on that offense for the Broncos to be successful. And when they got off to a sluggish start this year, a lot of people were shocked. So realistically, I think Payton was the guy to hire in this cycle. We know they traded away Bradley Chubb to Miami this season, but I believe, again, I don't know what the Broncos draft pick situation will be in 2023 right now, but with the way it looks, the Broncos, I want to say, gave up. I know they were picking amongst the top 5 essentially. So, I'm interested to see how Sean Payton does. I'm very excited for the Broncos, but they have a lot of work to do. You have that division with the Los Angeles Chargers, the Kansas City Chiefs, who are in the Super Bowl, and the Las Vegas Raiders, who are under Josh McDaniels, who will be entering his second year as their head coach. So interesting to see what Payton will do in his first offseason back as head coach. But for now, that's pretty much all I've got on Sean Payton. We don't know the specifics of the deal yet. Um, this is an older guy, 59-year-old offensive mind. He coached up Drew Brees for many years. He had Winston for a year. So, yeah, we'll definitely see what happens. But I'm excited for Denver. I hope this works out for them. I really do. I did feel bad for them last year to an extent with Nathaniel Hackett and Russell Wilson. That combination was just not working. John Elway probably scratching his head, wondering, what did I do? Well, you go with the safe bet here. That's exactly what you do. And Sean Payton is the safest bet in this coaching cycle. Folks, if you like what you watch, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel here at Review and Preview Sports, where we bring you off-season content as it relates to the NFL as things happen, and appreciate all the support. And one more thing I forgot. Not the first time we've seen a sign and trade for a head coach. It happened with Bruce Arians in 2019 to the Bucs, Herm Edwards 2006 to the Jets, John Gruden in 2002 to the Bucs, and of course we all know about Bill Belichick going from the Jets to the Patriots. Just a little fun fact that I almost forgot to bring up there. But folks, thank you all very much for watching. You've been watching this exclusive segment here on the Review and Preview Sports YouTube channel. Thank you all and have a great day.